Hey, Meg Ray. I don't know if how you say your name or not. Sorry. How are you doing?
Front yard clearance. Roger that, dispatch. Thank you, 911 going out.
That's right, it's race day today. Ah, darn it. Uh-oh.
Still have full order of the debrief track, Mayday.
Hey, Gus Hadley, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they? They're surprisingly not bad. This, hold on here. This, Chicago Northwestern one has always been a little fussy. It's always been a little fussy for me, but it works itself out if there's anything going on, but, I like them. I have Milwaukee Road too. I wanted to get a Pennsylvania, but they're not available. I can't find them anywhere. I guess I should have bought one last year when they still had them, but oh well. Two's all right for now. My dad got them for me a couple of Christmases ago. Milwaukee Road set, Chicago Northwestern set. I had a hard time running them on my fast track. it just, whatever reason, didn't work out very well. Oh yeah, I like some of that Rock Island stuff. Yeah, that's some of that's really sharp. I like that. I had a Rock Island boxcar, but I customized it into something for myself. It worked out pretty good, but the only thing that Bernard's doing right now, I'd be remotely interested in stepwise, is the Sioux line. But I don't really care for the consist. So, yeah, I agree with you on that one, Gus. It's I have had zero problems with this Bernard's tubular. And when I redid my layout, I had really considered switching, but I had so much invested in this fast track, and my Pennsylvania Flyer was fast track, so I didn't want to abandon it. Yeah, abandon, that's a dirty word. But anyway, no, I just decided, yeah, dead spots, that is for sure. I have a couple that for the life of me, I cannot figure out, in the sightings, I cannot figure out why. See, my track, layout, I'll try and describe it. Okay, 2021 or 22, 21 I guess, when I got my set. So the track used to come along right here, or whereabouts. It would go along right by where this Ace car is. It would go all the way around to where the Ace store is, loop around, go along the back wall, all way out by where my refinery is, swing back around, and where that siding comes into the track, that's where it used to come back out. And I still had the main oval. So not only could I go around the oval, I went all the way around the stretch of the back wall, and I liked it, but it kind of restricted me what I could do. And then that long stretch back there, I had a long 30-inch piece. It was bent when I got it. It was bent just a little bit. And it kept cutting out on me. I had a good dead spot. So I took it all out. Yeah, it was... Fast track does look good. I tell you, it saves a lot of meticulous work. You know, putting all this stuff in manually. I get it, guys love it. That's fine. I don't. I really don't. I would prefer what I have. I don't really. I'm not much into tinkering like that. I don't have the patience for it. But it's okay, you know, guys. I'm not criticizing anybody. It's just, yeah, it's not for me. Some guys do some fantastic work, though, I'll tell you what. Sometimes these videos come on and I'm like, is that real or is that model? You know what I mean? It's just amazing. But I can't complain too much about Fast Track, though, Gus. It's served me well so far. It does. I will say one thing, though. It does need to be cleaned. I can still have to clean the center rail of the Menards already. Where's my rag? I got to see. Yeah, I got to clean this center rail of the Menards off. I got some stuff in my bedroom stored away for that. Yeah, that's just it. Cause patience. I don't like it to take all that time. I mean, I took apart my layout in October, 2 Octobers ago, October of 24. I redid my entire layout. I took everything up. I cleaned every piece of fast track that I had. I cleaned it by hand. My dad had a great idea of getting this green carpet from Menards, and I am super happy with it. It cuts down on a lot of noise, but yeah. Oh, I didn't show you. I don't know, maybe you've seen it before. I got a Tide factory and I made it into a Lifesavers factory. And of course I forgot to cover the stickers on the side. That I got it back in there, got it all going, and oh man, I forgot. Yeah. I guess I'll get my train going again here. I have something to drink. Yeah, thanks. I used to work there, so it's kind of sentimental to me.
They're taking forever to extend that siding. Last time we stopped there, we barely had light for all the cars.
Tell you the one thing with the Menards engines, they got a lot of talk. Sometimes it doesn't always work right, but I don't care. Some guys are fanaticals about it, but it's all right for me.
Detector 21B, train 9291 north. No detected overheat. Dispatch, copy 9291 north.
Yeah, see, it kind of cut out there a little bit, but I don't care. I still like it.
Looks like that truck driver's trying to beat them. Man, that was close. I didn't think he was going to stop in time.
Overall, I have 4x8. I have a 4x8 sheet of plywood, and then these are roughly 23 by 23 squares on either end. They were a little bigger. They were 23 by 28. That's why some of them go out like right here. It went all the way out to here before, right there. So I had to cut it back a little bit. I'm horizontally challenged, so I couldn't reach. Hey, Fatima. That, I believe that's N scale. I'm pretty sure that's N scale. My dad gave that to me a while back, so I just put it on here. Like those two right there, those are my dad's. And so is that ice cream truck. .99% of them are mine. I've taken a few of my dad's. That John Deere one is my dad's too. He's got that collection. That's where I took them from. See, those are all his. He's got a ton of cars out in the living room. I don't even know what this thing is. That's my old truck. 96 GMC. Yabba dabba doo. Holy cow, it's been half an hour. Hello there, whoever just joined. Yeah, yeah, mostly they are. I'll tell you, I got I got that seed and feed from Menards recently. I love that thing. And the barn, the barn was like the second or third thing I bought. I know it's backwards. The FedEx one though, my dad got me the FedEx for Christmas in 21 or 2, and the high-low broke like a year later. There's plastic gearing down underneath, and that broke. And Menards wouldn't swap it out. Heck, I had 2 train cars that were bad. I had a CSX gondola, and I was still new to this stuff, you know. Again, I had it when I was a kid, but a lot different. I got a brand new gondola from CSX gondola from Menards, and the coupler kept coming apart. The coupler kept coming apart, you know. And I'm like, what the heck? So I complained enough, and I got another one. Well, that one did the same thing, and I was like, wow, man, this stuff is junk. Well, then I realized I started putting twisty ties on all the Menards couplers. Like those, right there, those Chessie ones, those are horrible. They might as well skip the couplers. But I just put tape on them. I don't have my remote. My remote's over there. In fact, today I had to put tape on on that Sioux line. So it's an ongoing battle. Hey Eugene, thanks for joining. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, Gus, I've heard that from a lot of people, but like I said, that was when I was new, getting back into, you know, trains and stuff. And I just thought, oh, this stuff will work, you know. But I've learned to adapt to it. It doesn't really bother me anymore. So now when I get something from Menards, I just take some, you know, electrical tape, and I cut it. Really, where is it? Like that. I cut it in half. I cut about that much. Yeah, that much. Cut it in half. Wrap it around there a couple times, and wham bam. They don't come apart after that. Tip is though, make sure you have the thing closed. I taped a few of them open. Didn't work out. Gotta grab my remote. And I'll grab the other one. See, it's 4x8. I got remotes in my hand. There we go. Maybe that helps to give an idea. Give me an idea. It's a smaller bedroom, but it works good for me. My bedroom's bigger than this. I thought about putting it in there. Hey Jerry, how you doing? I seen it was hot down there. Oh, the 4x8 group on Facebook? I don't know if I found them or not. I might have. I'm not real happy with Facebook. These are my Bradford Exchange. This is the latest one I got last week, the lamb chop. This was the second to last one I got. Hot wings. This was the second one. Boss Hog. I always wondered if that wasn't a patent infringement, but it must not be. This was the first one I got. So this was the one I bought. I really wanted it. Doesn't it look cool? And then they sent the other ones. So I just kept them. 98, yeah. I saw Friday. Yeah, when I looked, the temperatures over there in Phoenix, it was 103 in Phoenix. Supposed to be 108 that day, and I was like, dang. It doesn't matter if it's Phoenix or not. It's still mid-March. So, pretty hot out. Got a new partner in my refinery, Clark. Clark joined the other two. My dad got me that helicopter for my birthday a few years ago, and it's the weight, all it does is fall over. I've tried it 5 or 6, 7 times, and it just spins in the dirt or in the grass, so it doesn't want to fly. That oil derrick, it's all right. I thought it was going to be a little bigger than that, but that suits my purpose. Yeah, yeah. Well, I like some of the groups on Facebook that are historical type groups, like abandoned rails, and I'm into a lot of that stuff. But I just don't like how, and I don't know if it's where we are today or what. But it's like at Facebook, if you comment, decently on other people's profiles that are in your interest, like model trains, they cut you off, or they cut me off anyways. So I'm not real thrilled about that. YouTube doesn't seem to do that. I don't know. They're all run by rich guys, but I don't understand as long as you're not doing anything wrong. I almost got rid of it. Facebook. Yeah, I heard that about Arizona, Jerry. Yeah, the humidity's all right, but boy, when it gets too humid, though. Oh, there's those trucks of my dad's. The humidity bothers me now. I have respiratory problems, and that makes it hard to breathe. That humidity. That little Jeep, whatever that is, that's my dad's too. That truck's mine. Menard's one. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to show you guys. Here's my dad's trucks. He's been collecting these trucks for, boy, as long as I can remember, probably at least 30 years. I think since he retired, he started doing that. They're pretty cool. He's got some nice ones. There's some out in the living room too. He's got 2 cabinets full of them. So I stole a few. Grand Rapids. That's it's about 2 hours from New Buffalo. I went down to New Buffalo a long time ago for an interview at the casino. To apply for a job and interview. Didn't get it. I was going for. I have a degree in criminal justice, and I was going for security and surveillance. Yeah, they probably are, Jerry. Yeah, they probably are Fords and Peterbilts. I know there's a lot of I don't know what to call it. A lot of people aren't enjoying the change of Great Lakes Central here in Michigan. Watco bought Great Lakes Central, and they just ditched all the old Great Lakes Central engines. They're scrapping them and using them for parts, and people aren't. They're losing their mind. They're emotionally attached to these engines. I mean, I get it, it's a bummer, but supposedly Watco is going to make a bigger difference. They brought in a buttload of old Union Pacific engines. I played at the casino in Kalamazoo, or Battle Creek. Four Winds, a long time ago too. I had an interview at both places. So I can't really talk really good and run the trains, and you guys hear me. So that's why, if you're wondering why I'm not running trains, that's why. I was going to do something a little different today. Boy, we're going off. 42 minutes. Wow. Where's okay? Well, guys, I appreciate you joining me, and I enjoyed the conversation. I think I might make a different lineup here with my trains, and then get back on either here or TikTok. And I'm gonna skip Facebook because nobody watches anyways. So it'll either be here or TikTok. So, but I appreciate you joining me. Nice talking with you, Jerry and Gus. Have a good rest of your day. Be safe out there, guys.